Welcome back everyone to the Hollister MacIntyre franchise here. We are on game 9 of season 6 and this has been a pretty successful season so far. Really excited with how things are going. I think this team has a lot of promise, but we gotta finish down the stretch good. This is our second half of the season. Texas Chick 23 says, whose performance actually stood out to you the most in this win? Hashtag fly high. Hashtag fly high indeed. Wow, this is a tough one. The Eagles game showed a lot of great things. I mean, Kyle Linehan dropped 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. Unfortunately, he did also throw 3 interceptions. But I think who stood out to the most to me was either Sean Stevens, who we've been really looking to take over, especially after the trade deadline, losing McCole Hardman. Sean Stevens looked like he could be that wide receiver too. And then Lance Roach finally had a great running game. He averaged over 6 yards a carry. Now, the line did hold up for him, and that is a big part of that. But I thought Lance looked really good. Finally, I'd have to go maybe Byron Handy. He got burnt a few times, but he made big plays when he needed to. A few deflections and that big 90-yard interception return. So I think that's who I'd have to go with. Thank you so much for the comment, and let's go ahead and get into the game. And we are taking on the New York Giants today. Another NFC East team here, as we will also see the Cowboys have already played the Eagles and the football team, both of which we dispatched with. Today we take on a Giants team led by former franchise quarterback Austin Belton, who we ended up trading because of his disgruntled time here in Salt Lake City. And they are the reigning Super Bowl champs. I'm pretty excited to see this team. I'm still cheering for Austin Belton secretly, but I do hope we go ahead and beat the tar out of him today, coming up soon after this. Ricky Rubini is set to kick us off here. And off we go here in Salt Lake City. And Austin Belton will get the first shot at this, as this is returned out of the end zone to the 30-yard line. A nice return back here. And out comes our former quarterback. No boos, because I think he is still, I don't know. I don't think there's any animosity here. Just wishing him the best, except when he's against us. And he's had a pretty solid season so far in his defense of his title. Saquon with the run on first down here for 5 yards. A nice rush for him. Of course, Saquon, always a tough player to game plan against. He's so electric. 3rd and 3 now, and Austin Belton's going down. Say hello to your former teammate. That's Chance Fortunato with the sack. His 15th and a half sack of the season. And out comes Kyle Linehan, who will get the chance to show Austin Belton why he is the quarterback of the future now. 16 touchdowns to 15 interceptions on the day, or on the year rather. As this is a pitch out to Lance Roach on first down. And that is a 4-yard loss. No blocking at all for him. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Lance does not take the handoff to play action. And a nice throw out here to Sean Stevens. It's broken up. Stevens could not hang on to that one. 3rd and 14. Now screen out to Lance Roach. And I think they were accepting that this was not going to be a first down here. Take a nice yardage here for Byron Robinson to punt this away. The Giants get the ball back at the 23 as Chance Fortunato takes down Barkley in the backfield. Fortunato's had a monstrous year. If you ignore the roughing the passers, which he has really stacked up, he has just been dynamite. And now a nice throw here to Evan Ingram down to the 44-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 at the 44 now. Belton under center will drop back. Throw this one out and it's intercepted. Schobert just dropped back. I don't know if Austin ever even saw him. He was looking to Evan Ingram the whole time, and Schobert just stepped back a few paces and picked that one off. 2nd and 11 now. Linehan rolling out. Hit as he throws. This one goes in the dirt. 3rd and 11 now. This Giants pass rush has been really good today. This one's caught by Murdoch in stride, and he gets down to the 26-yard line. A nice catch and run there. Dylan Murdoch just off the drag there. 2nd down and 9. Handoff. Francois, maybe. I think he lost a yard actually. 3rd and 9 now. Play action. Thrown under to Francois. And that'll be him going down at the 18-yard line. 4th and 3. And the Flyers have a decision to make. And they'll take the field goal. So 1st and 10. First points of the game. Belton hit as he throws, but gets this one out to Barkley. Barkley cuts it back outside, and he's got room. And thank goodness for the tackle there by Eddie Jackson. Otherwise, that one could have been 6. 1st and 10 at the 43. Barkley, that is out and that is caught. Nice pass there. And that'll be 3rd down and 1 now. Dropping back, Belton has a lot of time actually, and he'll get this one out to Evan Ingram in the flats. I'm not sure why we couldn't get a pass rush generated there. That's now 50 yards for Belton. 1st and 10, Belton dropping back, throwing this one out. That is caught. Artie Slaughter down to the 27-yard line. A nice catch there. Artie Slaughter, a player I'm really eager to see if he goes to free agency this year. The Giants have not offered him a contract extension. And here he is again, down to the about 12-yard line. Slaughter so far dicing up this Flyers defense, and we need to get better coverage on him. 1st and 10 at the 12. Belton throwing out. Caught. Barkley, end zone. Untouched in the flats. You have a running back on him, they're not going to be able to, or linebacker, they're not going to have a good day. 1st and 10 at the 27. Throw out, or handoff here to Lance Roach, and Lance fighting as much as he can for 5 yards there. Now it's 3rd down and 5. Play action, roll out left. Linehan just overthrows Theo Clements. He threw it off his back foot. I think if he sets and throws there, that's a 1st down. Handoff, Saquon brought down by Eddie Jackson, and that'll take us to the 2nd quarter as it's 3rd down and 8. The Giants have a 4-point lead and the ball back, and they're threatening to potentially go ahead up 2 scores in this game. And we are back here in the 2nd quarter, 3rd and 8. Belton dropping back, runs out of time as Fortunata can't get to him. He throws it away. A nice play there from Chance. Forces the 3 and out, and we get the ball back. So Linehan at the 4-yard line, handoff. Lance Roach, he'll get about 3 yards there. 2nd down and 6 now. Linehan pump fakes, drops back, throws this one out, and he's got Murdoch open across the middle there for a 10-yard gain. And that's 1st and 10 at the 17 as Linehan's 4 for 8 on the day. 2nd and 10 now, throwing this one out, caught by Ernie Sachelski. Pushing his feet forward there for an extra yard or 2, and that's an 8-yard catch. 3rd and 2, handoff, Roach. They're going to say inches short, and the Flyers will go for it. A QB sneak. A dangerous call there, but they do get the 1st down. 1st and 10, Declan in motion. It's a handoff, Roach. A nice cut there off his lineman. Picks up about 6 yards, and it's 2nd down and 4 now. Dual back set once again. Roach in motion. It's a screen pass out to Jacoby Declan. Declan open in midfield. Can't make a man miss though, but he will pick up about 13 yards there. That's 1st and 10 at the 47. Handoff, Roach. That's an 8-yard gain. And the Flyers leaning into this running back game a little bit here. It's 3rd down and 3 now. Drop back pass. Caught by Dante Pettis. A little behind him there, but we'll take that one. 34-yard line. That's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, play action, rolling out, Linehan, he's just going to take off and wrote this one. Had Sean Stevens wide open in the end zone, I'm not sure if he even saw him. That's unfortunate. Handoff, Roach, 1st down, 7-yard gain there. And the Flyers continue to lean on this running game as it's now starting to pick up considerably. 2nd down and 10, play action, this is what it opens up, and Linehan misses Theo Clements throwing off his bad foot there, or his weak side. 3rd and 10, nice pickup block from Lance's. This one's forced to Theo and intercepted. And Linehan throwing an interception. Boos are raining down here. That was a bad play. Linehan looking like Josh Allen this year with how many interceptions he's thrown. And it's now 3rd down and 4. Austin Belton dropping back, and this is actually the king of throwing a lot of interceptions and touchdowns is Belton. Basically had a 30 for 30 one year. Linehan not far off from that, unfortunately. Belton now, play action to Barkley, dropping back, throwing this one out. That is caught. Evan Ingram down to the 39-yard line. This Flyers defense has held up so far. Only 7 points to this point, but they haven't looked great, to be honest. Belton, too much time in the pocket. This one's thankfully dropped. It'll be 3rd down and 11. 41-yard line, dropping back. Austin. Running out of time, he does get this one out, and that is technically caught. It'll be 4th down and 6, and they will have to punt this away. 1st and 10. RPO, thrown out, intercepted. Kai, what are you doing? I will admit that was a tough read on the RPO, but Kai Linehan is just throwing this game away right now. It's a little fitting against our former quarterback, too, who's had a Super Bowl winning season so far. Darius Slayton with this catch down to the 28. Third down and 1. Flyers a chance, or the Giants a chance to go up 2 scores before the end of this half. That is caught by Saquon for 8 yards down to the 20, and they're now in the red zone. Under a minute and a half remaining here. First and goal at the 6. Belton hit as he throws. This one's caught though by Barkley, and he's into the end zone. Ball breaks the plane, and this one's going to be 14-3. 1 minute remaining. Flyers maybe a chance to do something here. Thrown up, broken up. It's now third down and 10. Flyers. Linehan dropping back, throwing this one out. Caught by Pettis down to the 38, and we'll take a timeout. Maybe a chance to make at least a field goal here. Linehan dropping back. Running out of time. Throws this one up for grabs. Broken up for Dante Pettis. A big hit there. Second and 10 now. Linehan throwing this one up. And that is broken up for Lance Roach. Third and 10 now. Throwing this one up. Caught by Theo Clements down to the 49. And we'll take a timeout again. Second down and 10 now. Linehan throwing this one up for Theo, and he just overshoots him. He's had a terrible game so far. Third and 10 now. Throwing this one up for Dante. One-on-one, broken up. And with 15 seconds left, that'll just take us to halftime. So the Flyers go down 14-3 in this half. Defense looked okay, but the offense was terrible. I think we'll need to see an entire retooling on both sides of the ball, as we got to stop Saquon going into the second half. Let's go ahead and take a look around the league as the Saints pick up a win over the Packers. Thank you so much, Saints. We appreciate you. Jameis Winston throwing for almost 302 TDs. Taking another look here at the Chargers and the football team. Chargers currently beating up on the NFC East favorites, actually. This will give the Giants a chance to go back in the lead of the division. And one more game we'll take a look at here. Chicago, Minnesota. And unfortunately, Josh Kirchhoff does us no favors as Kyler Garrett throws for 302 touchdowns. And the Bears win by 14. They are still tied for first in the division. Assuming we win this game, that is. Linehan, first play of the second half. He'll be sacked. Oshane Jimenez takes him down. And it's 3rd and 25. Consider this drive over, right? Throwing this one up. Yeah, that one's not even close. And we'll have to punt as the Giants get great field position. Chance to go up 3 scores now. And Belton running out of the RPO there, almost got sacked. He's very mobile though, we have to remember that. Not necessarily a runner, but he's got great mobility. 3rd and 6. Belton throwing this one wide open to Evan Ingram. And that is down to the 30-yard line as Austin Belton has really started to find his stride today. And Evan Ingram's been a big part of that. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing this one wide open again. Like there's nobody even there. Down to the 7-yard line. And Austin Belton continuing to dice up this Flyers defense as it's looking worse and worse for the Flyers. 2nd and goal from the 3. Belton into the end zone, caught by Darius Slayton. And this is now a 3-score game, and the Flyers pretty much looking out of this one unless we can score here. Hand off Lance Roach. That'll be 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Linehan dropping back, throwing this one caught by Theo Clements. He also had Ernie Sachelski open. Down to the 36-yard line. It's now 1st and 10. Linehan hit as he throws, and the pass rush has been getting there today. The line has not held up super effectively. Now a screen pass out to Lance. Lance cuts it inside. A nice run there. Good juke down to the 50-yard line. And maybe got to get Lance more involved in the pass game. Dropping back now. There's another one to him. And he'll take this for 10 yards down to the 40. So 2nd down and inches. Handoff. Derek Francois checks into the game. That's a 7-yard run for him down to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. This drive is taking a lot of time now. Lance, a 10-yard run down to the 23. So Lance starting to really heat up here. 2nd down and 5. Linehan under center. Drops back, throws this one caught by Dante down to the 9-yard line. Flyers threatening to score here. Linehan throwing this one to Kosi Mensah down to the 4. And it's now 2nd and goal at the 4. Linehan dropping back, rolling out right. Nothing open, throws back across his body, and this one is caught. That is Theo Clements with the touchdown. And the Flyers have their first touchdown of the day, as this is now a 12-point game pending the handoff here. And that is run up the middle. It is now a 10-point game. So 21-11, a 10-point game, still 2 possessions as Belton loses the ball on the strip sack there. And Chance Fortunato, another sack for him. 3rd and 18 now. Throwing this one and just misses his target there. Would have been short regardless, but still, nice field position for the Flyers. 1st and 10, and Linehan will take off and run with this one. Down 14 yards to the 37. Looks like Nadi is injured on the play. Linehan now, he's going to take off and run off guard there. Didn't like what he saw downfield, so he just takes off with this one, and that is his 30th rushing yard. Been very effective running the ball today. 2nd and 12, and this is a screen pass out to Jacoby Declan. He'll take this one. Can't make a man miss in open space again, though, and that's a little disappointing on his part. This is now 3rd down and 3. Handoff, Lance down to the 16, and he's going to actually be injured on the play. He'll come off. We'll see how serious that is, as the Flyers are scoring range to make this a 1-score game coming up soon in the 4th. We're here in the 4th quarter. Linehan under center. We'll go ahead and snap this one. Throwing it out to Dante down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2, under center. Handoff, Kosi into the end zone. Touchdown. And the Flyers are now 1 score away. A field goal away from tying this game up. Handoff. Saquon, that'll be a 5-yard gain there to the 26. 3rd and 4 now. Austin dropping back, throwing this one out, and it's broken up. Stephon Gilmore with the hit. Mitch Newman in coverage. A nice play, and we get the ball back. Chance to Tire go up here. Screen pass out to Jacoby Declan. Again, not able to make anybody miss an open field, and he's down to the 45. Linehan, handoff Francois. He's got a 1st down. So it's going to be a mix of Francois and Declan, as it seems Lance Roach will not return to this game. Play action to Francois. Rolling out now. Linehan will just take off and run with this one down to the 35-yard line, a 6-yard run. 3rd and 4 now. Handoff. Declan powering his way forward to the 31. A nice run there. And it is 1st and 10. Linehan dropping back, throwing this one out, caught by Declan. It's been straight touches by Declan, Linehan, and Francois. Nobody else has touched the ball in the last 5 plays. 2nd down and 3 now. Sean Stevens with the catch underneath, down to the 13-yard line off the catch and run. He's been so good in the catch and run this year. 2nd down and 9. Linehan sacked. Dexter Lawrence brings him down in the backfield. And I was wondering when we call his name. There it is. 3rd and 13. Linehan throwing this one out. That is dropped by Murdoch, and we'll have to settle for 3. And the game is tied with 6 minutes remaining. Austin Belton the chance to go ahead and win in Salt Lake over his former team, as that is a tackle for loss there. Kenny Durkins with the play. Now 2nd and 12. Throwing this one out, but a flag is thrown. Not sure if they're going to get a hold on this one. And they're going to get Chance Fortunato with a roughing the passer. Just add it to his collection there. Not sure about that one. Might be a soft league on that one. Eddie Jackson with the pass break up there, and it's now 3rd and 14. Austin Belton throwing this one out underneath to Evan Ingram, but nowhere close to a 1st down, and it's decision time. 4th and 6, and no punt. So the Flyers, 4 minutes left, a chance for them to win now. Dante down to the 25, a nice catch and holding on despite the traffic there. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Play action. Linehan rolling out, and he'll run with it. Kai has been so good on his feet today, an element we haven't really seen this season. Now it's 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, throwing this one out. That is caught by Dylan Murdoch after the hit. A nice hanging on to the ball there for Dylan, and now it's one more play before the 2-minute warning. Kai, he'll just instantly take off and run with this one. He gets out of bounds, so we'll actually get one more play before the 2-minute warning. A nice heads-up play there. We'll take it to the 2-minute anyway. 2nd and 10, pump fake. Kai throwing this one out. That is caught. Dylan Murdoch down to the 42-yard line. And we only need a 1st down or 2 more to go for the win with the field goal. Handoff Francois, and now the Giants have to start taking timeouts. 50 seconds remaining here. One more 1st down ends it. Linehan to Theo Clements down to the 33-yard line. We'll take it. The Giants take a timeout here. Francois, run. to the 31 timeout. 3rd and 2 and a first down ends this game effectively. Handoff Declan, first down. And with 3 timeouts left now, the Flyers will run this to a favorable position and take the field goal. And with 3 seconds left, out comes Ricky Rubini. The kick is lined up. The snap is made, hold is good, and the kick is good as well. Rubini pulls us the win, and a 3-score comeback in the 3rd and 4th quarter there, as the Flyers beat their former quarterback Austin Belton and the reigning champions. And this team is now vying for a #1 seed in the NFC, as well as tied with the Chicago Bears for first in the division. I didn't expect this to happen after last year. I thought we were on the cusp of a playoff berth. I didn't expect us to be in position to maybe be the #1 team in the NFL even. The Giants, now a little bit of a slump. Thankfully for them, the football team did lose. Still going to be tough for them to beat out the football team and the Cowboys. Let's go ahead and change fortune on an upgrade here. Again, going to keep looking to upgrade his run stopping. I think we've seen a tangible difference since upgrading a lot of our players in run stopping in the run game, but I want to keep solidifying it. Kyle Linehan needs more accuracy. He was just missing a lot of intermediate throws and even some short ones there, and this is a good upgrade for him. No intermediate accuracy though. Atari Mason gets an upgrade, and we'll give it to him in field general. Give him a few accuracies across the field, and he gets 1 mid and deep. Dylan Murdoch now with an upgrade, and one thing I've wanted to see from him is better catch in traffic. He made a few good plays this game. We're going to look to go ahead with his route running though. See if that can get him some catch in traffic upgrades as we go through it. He's got to be our best route runner though. Elijah Davis, we're still leveling him up as a linebacker, and he'll get 2 zone coverage here. Not exactly the best upgrade. Max Milstead's a guy I want to see play long-term safety for us on a cheap contract. I don't want to offer him anything big. How about an $800,000 deal for 1 year? He's not buying. Brandon Scherf, we're still not quite there with yet. He hasn't cut off negotiations, but I'm not sure how much I'm willing to offer him. 1 year, 15 mil with 66% or 33% guaranteed. I think I can offer that. He won't bite. The Saints ended up beating the Packers here, thankfully. And the Patriots dropped one to the Bills, despite a pretty okay game from Kadarius White. Of course, we saw the Bears did beat the Vikings behind another great game from Kyler Garrett. And the Raiders can't give the Giants a favorable victory here. Baron Gajkowski tried his best, but they lose. The Buccaneers dropping another game as Cole Bright has just not had that great of a season. The Steelers come up with the win over the Jets here. And then the Colts getting blown out by the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson with a nice game. Let's go ahead and take a look at some scouting. And Tommy Callahan, we need a punter this year, I think. Rangi Cooper from Hawaii, the Australian, is an interesting, or actually the Kiwi is an interesting player. And then Santiago Trujillo, a kicker from New Mexico. I just don't think Byron Robinson has been enough for us to bring him back for another year. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. I will see you next week in Game 10. Have a good one.